Over the past 7 to 8 years, Alexander Bolshunov and Iivo Niskanen have been the two best classic skiers on the planet, but who was better? According to my followers, it's a 53-47 in the favor of Bolshunov. And here we have their stats, by the way. Bolshunov did not compete regularly in the World Cup until the 2017-2018 season. And after the 2022 season, the Russians got banned, so we got a 4.5-year period to compare. What was the record between the two? I found a total of 24 mass starts in individual classic races that both athletes participated in. If one guy got a 3rd place and the other was number 5, it counts as a win for the man with the better place. Niskanen beat Bolshunov 12 times, and the opposite happened 12 times as well, which confirms that they're very closely matched. But how many of those 24 races did they manage to win? So now we're not just comparing them to each other, but we also check how many victories they took. Bolshunov won 8 and Niskanen 9. If one guy won, the other guy was typically number 2. Medals. They had a couple of duels on the biggest stage that I unfortunately cannot include in this video, but the Finn beat Alexander in both instances, even though the Russian made a mistake with the change of skis, which possibly cost him one of the titles. Niskanen has an individual gold medal from the World Championships in 2017 as well, so he has 3 plus 1 bronze medal, while Bolshunov has no individual gold medals in pure classic races. However, he has 3 individual silver medals in the classic style. Peak level. If we hypothetically could get the best version of Niskanen there ever was, up against the best version of Alexander, who would win? Really difficult to assess, right? I know Niskanen won more gold medals, but I'm not sure if Bolshunov really was at his very best in those specific races. I feel like he looked even more frightening in a couple of World Cup races, especially in the 2018 to 2019 season, but Niskanen also had some outrageous performances here and there. So this is basically a coin flip, and I don't have one clear favorite. Physical attributes and technique. Despite being an inch taller, Niskanen is a couple of kilos lighter, and if you look at VO2 per kilogram, he probably has the higher numbers, but there are many deciding factors. They are possibly the 2 best diagonal technicians I have seen. This fall, the majority voted for Niskanen as the better technician. For most of the time, he might be. However, I would have to partly disagree because in a few moments I think Alexander had the slight technical edge. At his best, he had even more movement through the range, or simply longer strides in other words. So what's the verdict? The level is as close as it can get. I simply can't tell who was better. Niskanen has more gold medals, but I'm not sure if the medals always tell the full story. They are both specimens who truly represent the pinnacle of our sport. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.